Most people believe that money problems come from low income, bad luck, or lack of opportunities. But in reality, this belief hides a deeper truth that almost nobody wants to talk about. Most people stay financially stuck not because they earn too little, but because they think in a way that quietly works against them every single day. This is not a motivational idea. This is not positive thinking. This is about how money decisions actually work in real life. From a very young age, we are taught many things, but we are not taught how money truly shapes our future. In school, we learn how to follow instructions, how to pass exams, and how to memorize information that helps us survive academic systems. But no one explains how daily financial behavior determines long-term stability or stress. As adults, we enter the real world unprepared. We start earning money, often with excitement and hope, but without understanding how easily money disappears when decisions are driven by emotions instead of awareness. Because of this, spending becomes automatic, and saving feels difficult, boring, or unnecessary. Most people do not consciously decide to mismanage money. They simply copy what they see around them. They spend when they feel stressed. They spend when they feel bored. They spend when they want to feel successful or respected. These decisions feel harmless in the moment, but repeated over time, they quietly shape financial outcomes. This is where the problem begins. Even when income increases, pressure often increases with it. Lifestyle expands, expenses grow, and stress remains. This creates a cycle where more money never leads to more freedom. It only leads to higher responsibility without control. This is not a personal failure. It is a mindset pattern. And mindset patterns, once understood, can be changed. Most people believe that earning more money will automatically solve their financial problems, but this belief is one of the biggest traps in modern life. Income alone does not create stability. Without awareness and control, higher income often creates bigger problems, not fewer. When money increases, spending usually increases faster. Small comforts slowly turn into expectations. Occasional treats become regular habits. Subscriptions grow quietly. Expenses that once felt optional start feeling necessary, and without realizing it, people adjust their lifestyle to match their income, leaving nothing extra at the end of the month. This is why many people who appear successful on the outside still feel pressure on the inside. They earn more, but they worry more. They work harder, but they feel less free. The problem is not income. The problem is unmanaged behavior repeating daily. Money decisions are rarely logical. They are emotional. People spend to reward themselves after stress. They spend to escape boredom. They spend to feel progress, even when real progress is not happening. These emotional decisions feel small in isolation, but repeated every week, they slowly drain financial energy. What makes this dangerous is that the damage is silent. There is no single mistake that causes failure. There is no dramatic collapse. Instead, money slowly leaks through habits that feel normal, justified, and socially accepted. This is why so many people stay stuck without understanding the reason. Financial stability is not built through dramatic actions. It is built through quiet control. Control over emotions. Control over impulses. Control over decisions that seem insignificant but repeat endlessly. When this control is missing, even strong income cannot create security. Understanding this truth is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Because once you see how behavior shapes money, you stop blaming luck, economy, or circumstances. You start looking at patterns, and patterns can always be changed. Many people believe that saving money requires extreme discipline or a high income, but in reality, saving is not about restriction. It is about intention. People who struggle financially are not always careless. Often, they are simply unaware of how frequently small decisions repeat and quietly drain their resources. Small expenses rarely feel dangerous. A little extra spending feels earned. A small purchase feels deserved. A convenience fee feels harmless. But when these choices repeat every day, every week, and every month, they silently become powerful. Over time, these small decisions shape financial reality far more than large, rare expenses ever do. This is why money problems feel confusing to so many people. They cannot point to one mistake. There was no single bad decision. Instead, there were hundreds of small emotional choices that felt justified in the moment. And because the damage happens slowly, it is rarely noticed until stress becomes constant. Financial control does not mean never enjoying life. It means understanding trade-offs. Every dollar spent today is a dollar that cannot work for tomorrow. When this idea becomes clear, spending decisions naturally change, not through force, but through awareness. People who build stability learn to pause before acting. They do not ask whether they can afford something today. They ask whether the decision aligns with the life they want later. This small mental shift reduces regret and increases confidence over time. Money rewards patience. It rewards consistency, and it rewards people who are willing to delay comfort in exchange for future freedom. This is not sacrifice. It is strategy. And once this mindset forms, money stops feeling chaotic and starts feeling manageable. At some point, every person reaches a moment where money stops feeling like numbers and starts feeling like pressure. Bills arrive regularly, responsibilities increase, and the future begins to feel uncertain. Not because income is missing, but because control is missing. This is the stage where most people feel stuck, even when they are working hard. The truth is uncomfortable, but important. Money does not respond to effort alone. It responds to structure. Without structure, income flows out as quickly as it flows in. This is why many people feel exhausted yet financially unstable. They are running faster, but not moving forward. Real financial change does not start with investment tips or complex strategies. It starts with clarity. Clarity about where money goes, clarity about why certain decisions are made, and clarity about which habits are helping the future and which habits are quietly damaging it. When people gain this clarity, something interesting happens. Anxiety reduces, decisions slow down, spending becomes intentional instead of emotional. Money stops being a source of constant stress and starts becoming a tool that can be directed with purpose. This is also where patience begins to matter. Financial progress is slow by nature. It does not reward urgency. It rewards consistency. People who succeed financially are rarely the most aggressive. They are the most consistent. They repeat boring, responsible actions long enough for results to compound. Over time, this consistency creates confidence. Confidence changes behavior, and behavior changes outcomes. This is how small, quiet decisions eventually create stability, flexibility, and freedom. Money does not need to control your emotions, and it does not need to define your self-worth. It is simply a reflection of repeated choices. When those choices improve, results improve automatically. If there is one thing to remember, it is this. You do not need to change everything at once. You only need to change direction. One small decision, repeated daily, is enough to reshape your financial future over time. This is not motivation. This is reality. And once you understand it, you cannot go back to thinking the same way again. Many people wait for the perfect moment to improve their financial situation, but that moment rarely arrives. Life does not slow down, expenses do not pause, and responsibilities do not wait. This is why small action matters more than perfect planning. Financial change does not come from dramatic decisions made once in a lifetime. It comes from simple decisions made consistently. Choosing awareness over impulse. Choosing patience over urgency, choosing long-term stability over short-term comfort. When people stop chasing quick results and start respecting the process, pressure begins to fade. Money becomes predictable, decisions feel lighter, and progress, even if slow, becomes visible. This is how real financial confidence is built, not through motivation, but through control, not through fear, but through clarity. And once this clarity develops, money stops feeling like a constant problem and starts feeling like a manageable tool. That is when freedom quietly begins.